About a month ago, I woke up at in the middle of the night and just pain in my back, and I really couldn't sleep through it, and it just hurt to do anything. And then it went away for like a week and then came back. And then we decided to go to the hospital because I had a fever and stuff like that. And they told me that they did a lot of like weird things, like sticking Q-tips up my nose to test for flu. And then they sent me to UVM Medical Center because I was at Northwestern, and then that's where they diagnosed me with leukemia over at UVM.
So here you are, a kid going to Malice Bay School in Colchester.
Yeah.
You played basketball the night before this all started, right?
Yeah. It was our first actual basketball practice.
And you play soccer too?
Yeah, I've been playing soccer for 4 or 5 years probably.
Now, out of the blue, you end up at the hospital. They're sticking Q-tips up your nose. Did you tell the doctors you're never supposed to stick Q-tips up people's holes, right?
I wish I could, but I feel like they wouldn't listen.
Yeah. Say, Mom told me not to stick these in my ears. Why are you sticking these up my nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. There's this place. You haven't even seen it yet, I don't think. That's like right down the road. You just go to exit 17, you hang a left, you go out across the sandbar into the islands. There's this place that is going to make your life amazing. And you are going to have more fun than you ever thought you could ever have. And you are going to laugh so hard, and you're going to take so many pictures, and you're going to make so many new friends that your life is going to become an amazing thing because of this waking up in the middle of the night with leukemia.
Yeah.
So coming up, we got winter weekends and then summer camp coming up, and there's a lot of things waiting for you. So I just want you to put that on your plate and be ready for it, okay?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
He's ready for it. Awesome. Chuck, let's talk to you a little bit here. I know you've probably heard about Camp TaKumTa before you ended up with a kid with leukemia, right?
Oh, absolutely. We've actually donated before, but it has a much better, more powerful feeling now to actually, have a child to experience it. So it brings a bigger light to it to us.
So you're only 4 weeks into this. This is very recent diagnosis, right?
Yeah. So it's really new to us, but the support that we've had from a ton of people, friends and family and people we didn't even know that are already been experiencing this, and then just coming to speak with us has been huge support. And
Laplante Plumbing and Heating is your business.
It is.
And you guys are making a donation as well to camp here.
Yes, we are, for the business, yes.
Awesome. $1,000, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we had pledged right now.
Fantastic. That's just awesome. Of course, you guys, both you and Hillary, get to experience Dad's weekends, Mom's weekends. There's a lot that you need to take advantage of with this organization. So do you have and you said you had 3 sisters at home, right? Two sisters. So sibling camp, another thing. They're all kinds of they're too old?
They're too old.
They're too old.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too old.
Well, it's all for you, buddy. It's all on you. Awesome. And I want to talk to Hillary a little bit, too, because, Hillary, these things come up out of the blue. No mom ever wants to face getting that word from the doctor. You take your son to Northwest Medical Center. They end up sending you to UVM Medical Center. Right away, you must be thinking to yourself, uh-oh.
Yeah, I remember standing in the emergency room with Jacob, and I knew something was wrong. I had a feeling in my stomach when I brought him up there, and the doctors had to take all this blood work, and they wanted to go in and they wanted to give him a chest X-ray, and then I could just feel this kind of sinking pit in my stomach, not knowing what I was going to hear. And I went out to the hallway, and I actually remember calling my mother, and I said, I think I'm going to throw up. I was so just didn't know what was happening. And the nurses came in and they had that look on their face. And then I definitely knew when they said we need to transport him by ambulance. And, it was kind of like the do not pass go. We got to take him right up to a room. And, we spent about 2 weeks in the medical center, and he had to be in a room and he couldn't go out, and he had to just kind of stay there because they wanted to put him in kind of in isolation. The people up there at Baird 5 are absolutely incredible, and they tried to make his experience as good and pleasant and let him go to his team room and play some video games, and he got to see friends. But like my husband said, we've had such incredible support from our friends and family and community, and the amount of people that came and visited us, and the doctors and nurses, and the thoroughness. And I must have asked questions over and over and over again, but I feel, Jacob's a strong kid, and he's got so much support rallying around him, and he just is like Team Jacob strong, and he is going to get through it. And we just live our lives now a little bit more day by day, but we look forward to being a part of Camp TaKumTa and look forward to, volunteering or doing what we can do to give back, as well as we look forward to seeing how it can transform Jacob and give him that experience that kids with this, with either his diagnosis or somebody else can have that chance to just have fun.
Well, two thoughts. Mark and I have been doing this for a very long time now. This is 20 years we've been doing this. This is our 21st TaKumTa-thon. And one thing that we have seen is kids with leukemia are being treated really well now. And the outcomes are terrific.
Yeah.
So we're excited for Jacob going through all of this and seeing him out on the other side, teaching the other kids that they can do it too. So, and he looks like the kind of kid who can do that. So that's awesome. The other thing is that you guys now get to be part of this amazing family. And I'm glad it's here for you. And for those of you who are listening right now who have given in past years, this is why we do this. This family is 4 weeks into their journey with cancer, and they've got a ways to go yet. But they're going to have Camp TaKumTa waiting for them because you gave in the past, and you're giving this year to 863-1051 or toll free from Vermont and New York, 1-800-501-9565. It is cool to send Jacob to camp for Christmas.